slapped it with my face. Oh, that's a high dragon too. Holy shit. Okay, cool. I'm the tough one. Hit me. Yes. Yes. Whoa, shit. Oh, yes. Take a sword to the face. I got you. Oh, and a flippy move. And... oh, I was trying to smack it. Alright, now we've got some Geth. Through door number 2, we have Geth troopers. Really want to storm him. There we go. Oh, we're all bunched up here. Spread out.
The last echo of those who came out from the singing planet.
She is really creepy to look at, the way that Asari moves when she speaks. Ooh. Well, I don't think he's going to be giving us any more info. Lift it. Oh, how do they keep getting me with that spooge?
We do not enter lightly into a union.
You make it sound almost mystical.
You are very special to me, Shepard.
A whole bunch of cat. Excellent. But the sound is muffled because there's like no atmosphere. Oh, here they are. Why is everyone fighting? I can't see any. Oh, suck on this. Come on, get him. Yes. Look at that! Got all of those dickheads out in one hit. Haha! Right.
You'd have, dirty spells.
Dirty spells?
What?
You know, to, make things more exciting. Oh, I shouldn't have said anything.
More exciting? For you and Hawk? Stop. Just stop right there.
That's great. Meryl. Yes, we love Meryl even more. Meryl wants to spice up the bedroom with Hawk, with magic spells. Excellent. That is... we don't even have shields. Oh, we're gonna slap you so hard.
Resilience.
Come on.
Promised. Or like death and starvation. Well,
alright.
It's not naming our next outpost.
Let's bring the noise. Oh, there we go. Oh, we're gonna fuck you guys up so good. Oh, Nova Punch. Here we go. Bring it. Yes. Oh, you hit your head on there. I'm a Grey Warden. I need your help. We shouldn't keep telling everyone that.
You put me in a difficult position.
This is a Kunari. Kunaris are human-like, but they are bigger and stronger and have some unique looks about them.
Have the villagers not spoken of this?
No, they haven't, but who did you murder? What happened? That still doesn't explain it. Alright, back in the temple we go. To Sten's cage, now.
Now we threaten priests. How fun.
Whoa, whoa!
Okay, so why are you so eager to come with me?
The Maker told me to.
Can you elaborate? This is a rough place. Look at it. We are gonna tear this place down. Oh, is that a friendly Krogan? Or is he gonna turn on us too? Go, jug him off. That's... oh, where did that come from? I charged into trouble. This is the standard Vanguard problem. Underestimating how many are there. Alright, we're still in it.
It's about time. The batteries on these tanks will not wait while you play with these idiotic mercs.
Maybe Kasumi's been attacking Jador and taken out his shield, so that's... what the hell was that?
A normal Krogan is dangerous. This one was created and likely educated by a madman.
Alrighty, here we go. We are live. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to anyone and everyone who may be tuning in. This is an off-cycle streamed, unscheduled, not particularly planned. Thanks for coming along, Vito. So the point of this is I didn't quite hit the ending that I wanted to get in this Halam Sharal ball. Now, this whole mission and sequence was epic, like way more epic than I intended. Now we've almost got the perfect ending, but apparently there's a couple of steps I may have missed in order to do it. So now that we sort of have seen more stuff, there's no real spoilers here. I can try and hit the perfect ending, or the ending that I'm aiming for, in case that has a flow-on effect into Dragon Age 4 one day. Apparently it also might affect the narrative in the epilogue as well. So I want to change and redo that. And through the magic of editing, the curated, edited, high-definition episodes that go onto YouTube will have this all factored in and no one will even know. Hey, Frosty's on too. Awesome. And the phone was denying your notifications until you access your phone. Well, you still made it, so awesome. So this stream is not going to be like our normal streams. It's not very well planned out. It's going to be, let's try and just redo the ending of this, and then maybe I'll just do a little bit of other side content that I often do in between streams as a bit of preparation. We'll just sort of see what happens. It's only going to be, I don't know, maybe an hour or so, short stream. We'll see what happens. And yes, Vito, you and Frosty so far are going to be the only ones who know the little secret. All right, so let's flip this up. Cool. All right, so as I understand it, there is something about meeting Briala's lady-in-waiting in order to show her the amulet, because I think we got the amulet. Let's see. So going up here will trigger the next part of the main quest. Where do we go for finding Briala? I might need to actually look this up. Unless someone else knows. Jay's an expert. She would know, but she's not on at the moment. We'll go to another area. Vito, you don't know? Ah, come on, man. Don't worry, that's kind of what I expected. This is not your kind of mission, dude. It's not even really my kind of mission, to be honest, but we're here. There we go. Greet Empress's ladies in waiting. That's what we want. Speak with Ambassador Briala. That's what we want. That's the side objective that's come up when we step into this room. Oh, I think I've just had a game crash. Oh, that's 2 game crashes. That's weird. Why am I getting random game crashes now? I've had 0 game crashes, and now I've had 2 come up in the last couple of days. Origin wants to update, but I'll do that another day. Let's try that again. You're a dump when it comes to Dragon Age games. No worries, man. That's all good. And a lot of the other audience members from the normal streams, stream times, haven't seen the games at all either. So Sparkle Sauce has never seen any of this stuff. That's why she loves watching it. A few other people that lurk as well haven't seen it. Now I need to load the right game. Yep, that's the one. Winter Palace. Bring us in. Oh, you're as dumb when it comes to... Yeah, that's all good. I knew what you meant, Vito. It's all right. Your advice when it comes to licking things and killing stuff, kill more, die less, all of that, very valuable information, very valuable advice. That still applies. Frosty, you rushed through this mission. You hate it so much. Stuff the Harlas and the 100 or so secrets for Liliana. Far too annoying and random. I agree. I'm surprised it's coming from you because you like to collect everything. You like to do the 100%ing. I hate collecting stuff. So yeah, we're not collecting everything. We haven't even given any secrets to Liliana because our approval is already maxed out at the moment anyway. But we need to go back into the grand ballroom. I think that's how we... Yeah, this is where we got to go to find Briala's lady in waiting. We must lick the things. Alright, so... I'll walk over the waypoint that I've set so we can clear that. Oh no! Another crash! Why am I getting so many crashes? Oh, this is unusual. What the hell? That this isn't a normally scheduled stream. Doesn't want us to do it. I'll walk around the other side next time. Bugged save? It shouldn't be a bug save. Can load another one if we really need to. It's alright, I've got an idea. Keep chipping away. Something upset about it though, isn't there? Could be my PC getting hot, but it should be okay because we're not too hot in here. We've got the air conditioner on. Ooh, all right. Let's have another crack. We'll get it one way or another. Don't you worry about that. Okay. First things first. There we go. Set and clear. Do a quick save here. Set and cleared the waypoint. We'll go around the left side. Dragon Age Inquisition is not the most stable, so you're not surprised. I think there's a few areas where it just goes nope. And I believe on PS4 the load times are a killer. Yeah. The good thing is, you know, I'm on an SSD on a high-end PC, so that definitely helps. Just want to make our way up the back here. Go through the side here, maybe. Nope, locked from the other side. How do we come out there?
Where is that lazy elf?
We'll do a quick save in here as well. And Duke Gaspard. So he's not who we want to talk to. We want to speak to the Empress's lady in waiting, an ambassador, or Ambassador Briala. That's the one we really want to speak to. Because we found the medallion. We want her to rekindle her love with the Empress. I don't know where she is. Level. Where we're going for the main quest. Alrighty. Vito, gotta head back into work. No problems, man. Thanks for dropping in. Always appreciate it when you come on and say hello. Frosty, how are you doing? No work today? Cruisy day, hopefully? Got a beverage in hand, nice and chilled. Too hot for kitty snugs with Buffy, but hopefully you're chilled out. This is the Empress. Alright, so does that mean Briala is over here? On the other... Who's Lady Fleur?
Inquisitor, to what do we owe this honor?
We are always delighted to speak with you, of course. Her Imperial Majesty is unfortunately occupied at present.
Ooh, I found Celine's Elven Locket. Here we go. Firstly... ask a couple of questions.
I'd like to know more about the negotiations. What is the Empress trying to accomplish with the negotiations?
Peace is her only objective, Inquisitor.
Gaspard and Briala are driven by personal ambitions, but those desires threaten the safety of all Olesians. The war must end tonight. We must conclude this to deal with the larger crisis.
Alrighty, how they going?
What's happening with the peace talks now?
Things do not look promising.
The Grand Duke is as stubborn as always. You will not accept anything but victory in battle.
But the knight is young, and Her Majesty will do everything she can to persuade him.
Alrighty.
I made a fascinating discovery. An elven locket in the Empress's vault.
Oh dear. That is very interesting.
I'll get Her Majesty.
Inquisitor, I regret that we did not have time to speak earlier. No doubt you have questions about many things.
Yes, I want you to rekindle your love with Briala, so that the elves can have some power and you can rule together like the dream duo.
The locket I found. It was a gift from Briala, wasn't it?
She gave it to me for my coronation. I don't know why I kept it. It was a foolish thing to do.
No, it wasn't. It's because you love her still.
What made the two of you part ways?
She wanted change, and she thought I should deliver it. My word is law, Inquisitor, but laws don't command people's hearts. Culture does not transform itself overnight. I failed her. I should have dared more. But the past, like so many things, is beyond my command.
Noticed her eye makeup is on point. Yes, you still love her, come on.
Maybe you kept it because you still care for Briala.
Yeah.
Perhaps I do. But I cannot put her above all the people of my empire. Dispose of the locket however you like. It means nothing to me.
No, bullshit. Alright, we're still gonna try and play this angle. Speak with Empress Briala. Maybe we can then use that on her angle as well. Ambassador.
Inquisitor Adar. The stories claimed you were barely capable of speech. You've charmed
Rude.
some of the nobles. We'll see how long you can keep their favor. What brings you to me?
Oh, we can be quite charming, don't you worry. Let's ask a few more questions and then we'll work into the locket, shall we?
I want to know more about the peace talks. What are you hoping to gain from tonight's negotiations?
A voice. Simple enough, isn't it? My people have none. We've lived for centuries amid the lowest ranks of society.
Yep.
No one hears us. No one sees us. If the elves of Halam Shiral were elevated, if we had an elven noble at court, we'd have recognition. A voice.
I agree, the elves have a rough time, that's why we're wanting to play this angle. Give the elves some fairness, let them step up.
How much can a single member of the court do?
It won't remake the world overnight, if that's what you're asking. Our problem is invisibility. The people in power are used to ignoring us. We're not actors. We're scenery. We need elves in positions where they can't be overlooked. We need to force humans to take us seriously.
How will you persuade the Empress to elevate an elf to nobility?
It is already in place. Celine knows she needs us to tip the balance of the civil war in her favor. All we have to do is wait. She'll exhaust her other options and come to us for help. Then we'll name our price.
Civil wars are the worst wars.
I assume the role of elevated noble will fall to you, Milady Briala.
Let's be honest, Inquisitor. The sole elven noble in the court isn't going to have a position of power and luxury. But that's the future. We need to focus on the task at hand.
If Celine were killed, what would happen to your plans?
Assuming I'm not the one blamed?
Yes.
Pretty precarious. I've been working on Gaspard, but he's like a charging bull. It would be easier to rein him in if I had something that could hurt him.
So she's definitely wanting to play fair with Empress.
I found an elven locket hidden among Celine's things. This isn't yours, is it?
Let me see that. She kept this. What was she thinking? If Gaspard had found this, it would have ruined her.
But she loves you and you love her.
It might have meant something to her.
Maybe it did. She held on to it.
Okay, so that's it. Have we planted the seed for the reconciliation? Let's see, I guess.
I have a question about you, Briala.
I'm an elf, Inquisitor. That should tell you everything you need to know about my life. I'm good at what I do. That's all that matters. I will help my people no matter the cost.
Very good.
I've been told you were romantically involved with the Empress.
I didn't take you for a gossip monger, Inquisitor.
No, but we have the locket.
Your spies have already briefed you, so there's no point in pretending. Yes, Celine and I were lovers once, but we've gone our separate ways now.
Well, maybe we can bring you back together.
Story. How is an elf invited to the Empress's ball as an ambassador?
Empress Celine and I have history. There was a time when I put my spies at her disposal. She knows my qualifications. We had a falling out. Now we are negotiating to determine whether I return to her side in the war.
Oh, well, we want you to return.
What do you mean, we had a falling out?
She betrayed me. Turned me over to the guards on a trumped-up charge to save her political reputation. It wasn't personal. It's the game. That's how all Orlesians justify these things to themselves. It wouldn't do to let the court know she had an elven friend.
This stupid political bullshit game.
If she doesn't win you back to her side, what do you intend to do?
I have contingency plans. I'm not a child putting all my hopes on a single ball. This evening gives me access to Duke Gaspard. He's challenging. Not as progressive or persuadable as his cousin. But with time and sufficient blackmail, he might work with us.
I'm surprised you'd admit that, considering the circumstances.
I know it's incriminating. Few harbor more resentment against Celine than I. But if she died after inviting me here, the court would certainly pin her death on me. An elf assassinating the Empress? Alienages across Orlais, across all Thedas, would be purged. That cannot happen.
Yeah, so she's saying she's not wanting Celine to be taken out then. Anything else we can talk about? No. Oh, I've learned some things. What do we got here?
You might be interested in what I've found.
Oh, something on Gaspard and something incriminating.
It's about you, actually. I found the drop point, Briala. I know your people are hidden all over the palace.
Of course they are. I'd be a poor spy master if I didn't have spies, Inquisitor.
Yep.
You murdered negotiators and stole their documents.
In Orlesian politics, Inquisitor, murder and intrigue barely count as trying. If that shocked you, wait until Celine shows her hand.
So that's nothing. We've found nothing, basically, she's saying. Anyway, alright.
We'll speak more later, Ambassador.
Man.
Another time, Inquisitor.
This makes me hate Orlesian politics even more. But we've done the side quest here, behind every Empress, so that is pretty cool. Hopefully that now means that we can get them to team up, work together, reconcile. Let's see what happens. Let's crack on with the main quest. Nothing else to do. We're not going to collect all the Hala, open all the doors, or grab all the secrets, because we just don't need them. And they're just collectibles. I hate collectibles. Carry on. With this very dark, dimly lit palace. It really should be much brighter, considering it's supposed to be lovely and elegant. Oh, there's like, is that 2 circles? No, it's just the one. And someone admiring the statue? Yes, it's a nice statue. We got places to be. Into the royal wing we go. Right, oh.
Sarah,
Whip.
what are you wearing? Are you sure it's dead?
What? Is there something? Oh, haha. Eat it.
Alright, armor time. Chuck that on. Weapons. Are we equipped? We are not equipped. Fire Drake. Now we're in business. Let's go. Kick the door down. What's happening in here? Drama!
Swapping all the gold leaf with diamonds, I bet.
Vito, they've lifted the ban for Twitch on the work computers. That's awesome. That means you can have it up and running, eh? In a background tab off to the side. Perfect. Alrighty.
Inquisitor,
That's a rift.
what a pleasure. I wasn't certain you'd attend. You're such a challenge to read. I had no idea if you'd taken my bait.
The Duke's sister, the... What is she? Ambassador? Advisor to the Empress? Anyway, we knew this was coming.
I fear I'm a bit busy at the moment, if you were looking for a dance partner.
Yes, I see that. Such a pity you did not save one final dance for me. It was kind of you to walk into my trap so willingly. I was so tired of your meddling. Corypheus insisted that the Empress die tonight, and I would hate to disappoint him.
Why kill the Empress? What does Corypheus want to achieve?
Celine's death is a stepping stone on the path to a better world. Corypheus will enter the Black City and claim the godhood waiting for him. We will cast down your useless maker and usher in a united world, guided by the hand of an attentive god.
Attentive?
You're Orlesian royalty. Why would you help Corypheus attack your empire?
You think so small, Inquisitor. Why settle for an empire when Corypheus will remake the entire world? I admit, I will relish the look on Gaspar's face when he realizes I've outplayed him. He always was a sore loser.
What exactly is in this for you?
The world, of course. I'll deliver the entire south of Thedas, and Corypheus will save me. When he has ascended to godhood, I will rule all Thedas in his name.
Sure you will. Sure that'll work out perfectly.
You're not being kind, Florian. He's got to get used to disappointment.
But not today, I think. In their darkest dreams, no one imagines I would assassinate Celine myself. All I need is to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. A pity you'll miss the rest of the ball, Inquisitor. They'll be talking of it for years.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Bring me the marked hand as proof. It will make a fine gift for the Master.
Oh, good dodge. Time to fight some dickheads. Yes, Frosty, attentive because the Maker is a silent, absent god. I don't think the Maker exists, to be honest. I don't reckon he's a real god. I think he's been made up. There are actual old gods in this game, and they've been sleeping and whatever else. Oh, let's put down some fire. Yes, they're all grouped up. But I suspect there is no Maker, or nor has there been. But there are still questions about, you know, the Fade and the Golden City in the Fade. Like, where did that come from? Who built it? Has it been built by just spirits and demons? Can I disrupt this thing? Let me get it, let me get it. Oh, they hit me. Fade cloak. Oh, where? I just heard Dorian yell, "I'm too pretty to die." Where is he? Oh, he's alright now. Seriously, where are you, dude? Oh, you're right there. Alright. We'll put a barrier down over all of us. There you go. There you go. Now you're shielded. Come on! Where's Dorian's protection, Cassandra? You're supposed to be protecting us. We gotta get back to the ball so we can stop bad people. Vito, maybe the Maker was one of the original Tevinter mage guys. Could be. Could have also been one of the original gods. One of the old gods. Could have been a Tevinter dude. And then maybe he's made a name for himself. I like that theory as well. Like he started something. He came back and started something. Close the rift. Close it down. Problem I have with the Maker in this game is it's always referred to by religious people. And only religious people.
Just his tits. What was all that? Were those
Just his tits.
There aren't any more of those blasted demons coming, right?
No, you're cool, man. You're cool.
Good eye. Those were definitely demons.
Maker bless me. Demons? How could there be demons in the fucking Winter Palace? I knew Gaspard was a bastard, but I didn't think he'd feed me to fucking horrors over a damn
2 F-bombs, that's great.
Duke Gaspard lured you out here.
Well, his sister. But it had to come from him, didn't it? And all that garbage she was spewing doesn't mean anything. Gaspard had to be the mastermind.
No, 'twas not Gaspard. It is his sister acting on her own. She has betrayed everyone. She has tried to set up everyone to fight each other and frame them. She has played it very well. However, yes, don't worry, it is not him. Gaspard actually is not the one responsible, although Gaspard has been doing other things to try and take power, so he's not innocent either.
Your accent sounds Ferelden. I thought you were one of Gaspard's mercenaries.
Born and raised in Denerim. Seems like I should have stayed there.
Yep.
The Duke wanted to move on the palace tonight, but he didn't have enough fancy chevaliers. So he hired me and my men. He had to offer us triple our usual pay to come to Orlais. Stinking punsy cheesemongers.
Cheesemongers. So the Duke was going to make a move tonight with his army of chevaliers. Not enough of them, so he's augmented his forces with mercenaries that he's had to pay triple for to do. So he was planning on marching and taking power, like staging a coup of some kind tonight. I have you a better option.
Want a new job? One that pays better. The Inquisition can always use a good mercenary company.
You hiring? I'm game. Anything's better than this bullshit. You want me to talk to the Empress or the court or sing a blasted song in a chantry? I'll do it.
Awesome. Come work for us. That's what I want. Join us. Join us. Frosty, everyone is scheming in this palace. I know it's ridiculous. Frosty, you raised a good point. Andraste went to war against Tevinter. That's true. So that does potentially drop out or block out the theory that maybe the Maker was one of the fallen or unfallen Tevinter Magisters. Still could be him turning to have power for himself. It still could work. Can't trust those dodgy Tevinters. Anything else to pick up? Nope. Carry on. We must get back to the ball. Let's fight the west of the way out. Hello. Knock him down. Lay down some fire. But yeah, the amount of dodgy scheming and politics in this place. Oh. So bad. They've set it up well, right? They make you hate it. If you're not into politics and games, they make you hate it. Well done. Well written. Oh, Masterworks schematic. Yes, please. What else we got? You think Dorian is side-eyeing your shade? I mean, he agrees with you, but is he but he is the expecting? What do you mean by that? He's side-eyeing. He's agreeing and side-eyeing. Oh, he's the exception. Yes, so Dorian absolutely is the exception when it comes to Tevinter Magisters. Is the first Tevinter Magister to actually be a decent person. As Tevinter Magisters, everyone we've met so far have been complete dicks, and I hate them all because they do slavery, they force, like they pursue slavery, and then like for the sole purpose of sacrificing said slaves to fuel their blood magic. Not a fan. Not a fan of Tevinter. Hate them all. Dorian is the first one who seems to be okay. And he's ashamed of what people are doing, and he's turned against his Tevinter, what do you call it? Scholars? Teachers? He turned against his family, left his family. What a dude. What a good dude Torian is. Alright, look out. Mescal's it. Anything else here to look at? Check. How many more things are there to loot? Or in the kitchens. Oh, got some supplies over here. We are 2 potions down, so yoink, we'll have another potion. We'll have whatever that is. Some gold. Alright. Autocorrect also hates you very much. Autocorrect always makes me say things I don't Nintendo. But yes, it does it, especially when you're trying to use specific words that are like game related or a specific topic that it doesn't understand. I was impressed that I was trying to get the right spelling for Halam Sharol, and I thought it was Hilam Sharol, which is this area in Dragon Age. No, it's Halam Sharol. Google corrected me. Google had my back when I looked it up. He's like, did you mean Halam Sharol? Yes, I did, Google. Thank you very much. But that's not autocorrect. Autocorrect has no idea what the hell I'm talking about. Oh, is this the way forward? Back to the grand ballroom in there. Anything else up here? Our approval is still plenty high. No. Oh, yep. Little loot box. Nothing particularly interesting, but we do like collecting schematics. Alright, let's bust into the grand ballroom.
Does anyone have a...
Here we go. Oh, look at that nose in the air. She really thinks she's won. What a dickhead. And still being a snob. Silently. Oh, we're gonna walk around.
Thank the Maker you're back. The Empress will begin her speech soon. What should we do?
Wait here, Cullen. I'm going to have a word with the Grand Duchess.
What? There's no time. The Empress will begin her speech any moment.
Yeah, speechy time. Frosty Mercury hard cider sounds delicious.
One more show, Your Grace.
Perfect.
Inquisitor?
Yes. We are back. We made it.
The eyes of every noble in the Empire are upon us, Your Grace. Remember to smile. This is your party. You wouldn't want them to think you had lost control.
Who would not be delighted to speak with you, Inquisitor?
I seem to recall you saying, all I needed was to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike.
Which you have not.
When your archers failed to kill me in the garden, I feared you wouldn't save me this last dance. It's so easy to lose your good graces. You even framed your brother for the murder of a council emissary. It was an ambitious plan. Celine, Gaspard, the entire Council of Heralds, all your enemies under one roof.
This is very entertaining, but you do not imagine anyone believes your wild stories.
That will be a matter for a judge to decide, cousin.
Gaspard? You cannot believe this. You know I would never...
Yes, he knows. He knows. We've got the side.
Gaspard?
We've got the rating. People believe us. I'm guessing if your rating's low, all of your arguments here don't work. Or some of them don't work. Take her away! Or execute her. No, take her away.
You lost this fight ages ago, Your Grace. You're just the last to find out.
Dong.
Your Imperial Majesty, I think we should speak in private, elsewhere.
Elsewhere, yes. Now, let's solve this thing.
Your sister attempted regicide in front of the entire court, Gaspard.
You're the spy master. If anyone knew this atrocity was coming, it was you.
You don't deny your involvement.
I do deny it. I knew nothing of Florian's plans. But you knew it all and did nothing.
I don't know which is better. That you think I'm all-seeing, or that you're trying so hard to play innocent and failing.
Enough. We will not bicker while Tevinter plots against our nation. For the safety of the Empire, I will have answers.
Alrighty, Gascard was planning a coup, which he was. However, we want to set up Briala as helping us, playing the game.
I wouldn't have caught Florian in time without Briala's help.
You were working together?
Of course.
We have the note to your general ordering him to move troops covertly into the palace grounds.
It was a defensive choice. I expected betrayal here, just not by my own sister.
Keep talking, Gaspard. Eventually, you'll convince somebody.
Well, he didn't murder the emissary. We know that. That's what Florian's little setup did. But he did hire mercenaries to stage a coup or something, and that's who we just spoke to earlier.
His own mercenary captain will confirm that Gaspard brought hired thugs into the palace for an attack.
Mercenaries? So much for your chevalier honor, cousin.
We've all heard enough to damn the Grand Duke.
Thank you, Inquisitor. There can be no doubt of your treason, Gaspard.
No, it seems there cannot.
Briala found all of this out for your sake, Celine.
In light of overwhelming evidence, we have no choice but to declare you an enemy of the Empire. You are hereby sentenced to death.
Right, so can we tell him to spare Gaspard, but that's not going to help. We want Briala's reward, right? What happens if we... I want to know what happens if we spare Gaspard. I've got to look it up. Because I want to ideally have them all survive. Although Gaspard could be a threat still. Let's see. Spare Gaspard. Every possible ending, yes. Now we're taking my time to read it because this is a complex mission, complex storyline. Celine's lunch and rules alone. No, outcome 2. Gaspard needs to be executed for it, does it? Okay. Can also have Gaspard rule alone and Celine's assassinated. Nope. Gaspard rules as the puppet, with Briala pulling the strings. Celine is assassinated. Nope. Public truce. All parties involved work for the Inquisition. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, so you can get them all to work together. Use blackmail to publicly accuse all 3 characters before the court. Choose you work for me now. Oh. So want to hold on to Hala. Okay. End of the night, they can either decide whether they want to be alone to think about the decision, go straight to Skyhold, or be held to dance. I am. That's interesting. So you can make them all under the control of the Inquisition. That's interesting. However, that won't give the elves the power, the political power I want to give them. I want to give them more of a status and upgrade. Public truce. And I don't know. I would have to declare all of them publicly conspiring against each other, which I don't think I've got enough evidence to do. I could go back and collect it. But ultimately, I think Gaspard's got to go. Interesting. You can't get Briala and Celine to reconcile that way either. So we're going down the path of Gaspard taken out. Celine and Briala shall rule. Come on.
I think Ambassador Briala deserves some reward for uncovering all this.
I can scarcely believe you did all this for me.
Celine.
Hmm?
Thank you, Inquisitor, for all your efforts tonight. I owe you my life, and Orlais owes you its future.
Now Briala rules with Celine?
You have done so much. For my people and for us.
We won't forget this.
Yes, they are together. I thought there'd be more... Yeah, what happens now?
What will the two of you do now?
There will be some changes to the court.
And they get it
Not
on.
just the court.
Oh, there you go.
Stand with us, Inquisitor. We must give the good news to the nobility.
Yes. Okay.
Lords and ladies of the court, this is a night for celebration. Those who sought to poison our empire with treason have been brought to justice. It is a new age for Orlais. We shall build a world in which all men and women live in harmony.
Yes.
Let the cornerstone of change be laid. I introduce the newest member of our court, Marquise Briala of the Dales.
Nice.
This is not just a victory in Halam Shiral, or within the Empire, or even for elves alone. This is a triumph for everyone.
Yes.
Over 1,000 years ago in the Valerian fields, elves and humans together defeated the Imperium. We can do so much more now. We are greater than our ancestors ever dreamed. Together, we will start by saving our world from the enemy who took the divine and tore the sky apart.
Right. Awesome. And let's say, yes, we must work together. Noble.
It will take all of us to defeat the enemy threatening our world.
We are already tracking these Tevinter agents. Soon they'll have no place to hide.
But that is tomorrow. Tonight, we celebrate our newfound fellowship. Let the festivities commence!
Yes. Power trio. The ladies in power. Kicking ass. And Morrigan.
The Orlesian nobility make drunken toasts to your victory, and yet you are not present to hear them. Do you tire so quickly of their congratulations, Inquisitor? 'Tis most fickle, after all your efforts on their behalf.
Actually forgot about Morrigan. I forgot she was there. She's just so out of place being here. She looks amazing though.
I would have stayed, but the punch ran dry. Scandalous.
Indeed. Let us see if you take this piece of news as poorly. By imperial decree, I have been named liaison to the Inquisition. Celine wishes to offer you any and all aid, including mine. Congratulations.
I have many questions. I have many questions about you and the hero of Ferelden and the archdemon god baby that we made you do as part of the witch hunt. Well, the main story and then the witch hunt DLC. We're not going to get answers though, are we?
What skills do you have that would benefit us?
I have knowledge which falls beyond the realm of most mages. I suspect this is also true of Corypheus, thus it behooves you to add to your arcane arsenal, yes? Mundane knowledge will not bring the rift in the sky to a close, after all.
The rift in the sky we already did close, but there's more, is there? Or there's more of an ongoing thing? So, Frosty, not for a long while, but we do get answers. So you're telling me we eventually get answers. That's cool. I'm a very patient person. I'm willing to wait to get said answers. If we get them, that will be awesome. I cannot wait for that.
I had no idea you were interested in joining the Inquisition.
The assignment has been given to me, regardless of my personal interest. Celine knows you face an opponent who wields great magical power, which is far more important than her own curiosity. You will require my knowledge if you are to defeat such magic. Regardless, Corypheus is a threat to Orlais and to myself. Thus, I am not opposed to the appointment.
Welcome to the Inquisition, Morrigan.
A most gracious response. I shall meet you at Skyhold.
And elegant walk away. And on comes Sarah.
Hey you! They brought out the booze and now Delancet is chucking guts into Lord Sumget's helmet. You're missing the fun part. What's wrong?
I'm just worn out. Tonight has been very long.
Standing alone out here isn't making it any shorter. Come in, have a drink. Have some fun. We need it.
Dance time first.
Sarah, dance with me.
I don't... You be careful or I will absolutely stomp your pinky.
Is that innuendo?
No, it's up the front.
It's not innuendo. It's in the front. Well done. All right, mission complete. That's more the ending I was looking for. It would be interesting to form a truce and have them all work for the Inquisition. Wonder if that's considered
The matter is urgent, Lady Josephine.
better
I am
option.
well aware of that, revered mother.
We will need them to return to Val Royeaux as soon as possible. There are ceremonies, ordinations. Make us mercy.
That's quite impossible at the moment. However, I will see to this matter as soon as possible.
My Lady Inquisitor. Please, may I have a word with you?
Ah, yes.
Just when you've solved one crisis, another springs up to take its place.
I am sorry to place this burden on your shoulders, but you are the only one who can help. With the political turmoil put to rest, our minds turn to a single question. The next divine. We cannot answer it without the left and right hands of Divine Justinia V.
I have already told you, revered mother. Lady Leliana and Seeker Cassandra cannot be spared from their duties.
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss of just 2 souls.
They're pretty important souls, though.
How long does the Chantry need them?
Several months, at least. If one of them is crowned divine, she would not be returning to the Inquisition.
Why do you need Liliana and Cassandra?
They were Her Holiness's most trusted advisors. They represent her legacy, her hopes for peace in Thedas. They could rally the Grand Clerics to follow as no candidate from the clergy has been able to.
Right.
I don't understand. What is it you're asking of them?
We need them to serve as candidates for the role of divine. Everyone with the political support to succeed Justinia perished alongside her. Those who remain are unable to gather the majority of votes from the conclave of Grand Clerics. They have been deadlocked for too long. Lady Liliana and Seeker Cassandra were Justinia's most trusted friends and advisors. Our late divine is still held in high esteem. To honor her, the Grand Clerics might support one of them as successor.
Liliana and Cassandra would have to make that decision for themselves.
And they certainly will, at a later date. The Inquisitor has only just returned and has important business to attend to. You must excuse us, revered mother.
Sure do. Just had epic business and there's already more drama.
Don't let them detract from your victory at Alam-Shiral. We've beaten his wardens and stopped his intrigues. Soon, Corypheus will have no place to hide. Cullen is hoping to press our advantage. We'll plan our next attack when you're ready.
Duly noted. Thank you very much. All right. So that is a better ending to Alam-Shiral with Briala and Empress Celine. Once potentially romantic again, which is great, but also the elves having a place in court. Very good. I still wonder how it would compare if we had all of them do a truce and then under our control, basically. I don't know if that would work out in the long run as well for the elves. I'm trying to get the elves some more freedom, more respect. Okay, that was the main point of doing this whole random side stream, was to just bring that back into line. Up next, I guess both Cassandra and Liliana are in the running for being the next divine, because apparently it's also really political. There's a surprise. Politics in the main religion. Who would have guessed? Okay. We're not going to go to the war room. What we're going to do now is going to see if... Let's go to the world map. So normally in between main streams, because this isn't a mainstream, I do some of the annoying side missions. I do some crafting and so forth. I wanted to have a look in Crestwood. What have we still got in Crestwood? The dragon's somewhere in Crestwood, right? There's a couple other side quests there. Why don't we go try and clear out the rest of Crestwood? We haven't finished this yet. But why don't we give that a crack? Let's do these and then try and find... I think there's a dragon somewhere, right? So let's try another dragon fight as well. We travel there? We can. Alright, let's do some random side content with our favorite party members, Sarah, Dorian, and Cassandra. And I'll do a quick look up. Where is the dragon in Crestwood? I haven't stumbled across it yet. I've stumbled across the one in the Emerald Graves. Not in Crestwood. Random stream for random wanderings. Exactly. It's the Crest of the Dragon. The Northern Hunter is a level 13 dragon located in the south of the... Okay, so the dragon's to the south of the trout farm somewhere. Somewhere. Oh, we've got... I think I've done all these astronariums as well. Dragons are pretty scary in Dragon Age. Unlike Skyrim, where they're pretty basic without mods. Yeah, true. If you're interested too, just before we log off stream, I might do a fire up of my current mod setup within Skyrim, so you can sort of see how it's starting to look for me and how I'm planning on building a bit of a guide and a mod list as well, if you're interested. But yes, well, at least later in the games, dragons become very trivial without mods in Skyrim. At the start, they're still hella difficult and scary. But when we play it on stream, it absolutely will be modded appropriately with appropriate difficulty and interestingness. It'll be good. There's a quest here somewhere.
Inquisitor. My name is Charter. Leleana's eyes and ears, especially in this place. I'll have some information for you once my man Butcher finds us. He's running late.
That's a shit name, but okay.
Did Sister Nightingale tell you why she wanted agents here?
We lie on the main road between Denerim and Valroyo. Couriers stop here all the time. For what they're paid, some have surprisingly loose tongues.
When's the spy named Butcher supposed to arrive?
Half hour ago, by the south gate. I hope he's only delayed. Butcher's last message swore he had secrets for us worth 10 times his weight in gold.
Ooh.
What's happening in Crestwood?
The dragon circling the lake looks hungrier than usual. Travelers on the road will be scarce until it's gone.
All right.
I should be going.
Farewell.
We're gonna go after Butcher, and we're gonna go after the dragon. Where is Butcher? He's over here somewhere. Fast travel. And yes. So, Vito, are we going to use the dragon mod that gives like 30 different types of dragons? Yes, we are. I think it's called dynamic dragons or diverse dragons. I think that one's called. Yes, that'll be going on. Absolutely. There's also a mod that I'll be putting on that upgrades the fights with Alduin as well. And Frosty, you're still looking forward to getting the mod pack. Your new PC's in the mail, hoping you get here on the 3rd of Feb. Awesome. If you're lucky, and it comes exactly on the first day of the estimated date. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, SA in Melbourne, helping. So it's coming from South Australia, is it? Wow, that's impressive. Diverse Dragons, yeah, that's the one. So yes, is the short answer. I intend to use Diverse Dragons. Well, let's get in the middle of this fight over here. Let's fight all these dickheads. Yeah, so I'm trying to build a mod pack that is reliable, not too modded, because there's lots of mod packs out there that are hella modded and change the game too much, and accessible. I've spent a lot of time putting together my mod stack already. Holy shit, I forgot how much time you can put into modding Skyrim. But it's coming. It's based off of Predecessors. So Predecessors is a dude who's done some good graphics mod packs and videos. He was sort of one that started the whole Skyrim next-gen trend when it comes to showing off videos of how good they can make it. Oh, we gotta fight this stupid thing. Oh, we gotta fight 2 of these dickheads. Alright, let's put down a barrier. Why are we fighting these stupid rams? What happened? Cassandra, drink a goddamn potion. Don't worry about Horn of Valor. Drink a potion. You need that first. Focus up. Focus on one. Focus on this one. Can't do another barrier yet. Now I can. There you go. Barrier is up. And that was weird. He got yeeted. Goddamn Druffalo. Take him out. How did this even happen? Oh, and they put guard up. Stupid fucking giant oversized rams. That's it. Marek. Fade Cloak. Oh, rude. Fire down. Put some fire on the ground. Set the dickhead on fire. Didn't want to fight you. I think we got sucked in because I'm guessing Dorian accidentally electrocuted him with chain lightning and brought them into the fight. Bet that's what happened. Never mind, we'll take him out. We'll grab their leather. That'll be useful for crafting. Alright. Good job, team. Now, we've just consumed a bunch more of our potions. Ooh, stack of papers. Oh, this is it. Informed Charter of Butcher's fate. Oh, this is Butcher here. This stack of papers is so blood-soaked the pages stick together. Only a few lines are still legible. After knowing who he truly serves, it was an easy thing to discover his compatriots. I lifted a list of their spies from one before I left. We have little time before the theft is discovered, so I advise we move post-haste. I was followed, but do not fear, I lost my pursuers in Lides? Only our closest friends know my final destination. Interesting.
Reinforcements.
So...
Right in the heads, all of them. You can tell they're not right.
Well, you can tell they're not right. You can tell there's something wrong with them. Red Templar. So he's in cahoots with the Templars? Oh, dodgy double agent spy butcher. Come on, focus up. There we go. Druffalo is a scary beast, especially in packs. Oh, yes. Probably they are strangely against getting zapped by a bolt of lightning. Yeah, this is where I've had problems with fighting in the wilderness with Solus as well. So I've given him a lot of frost magic, including the blizzard spell. That's a big area effect spell, and I kept pulling in bloody Bronto earlier, and fighting multiple Bronto does not bode well for anyone. Watch your AoE attacks, team. Come on. Alright, let us jump back to town. Turn in what we found. Travel over here. Elvin! Yo, welcome to our random unplanned stream. Main focus was to redo the ending from the Halam Sharam Ball, but I'm pretty happy with that now. Good enough, and now just doing some random side content for a little bit.
Templars up in the hills, Inquisitor. They're studying a set of elven ruins. Why, we're not sure.
Okay. But I found the butcher.
I found Butcher's corpse by the South Road. Red Templars ambushed me afterward.
Only our highest operatives knew he was coming tonight. I must inform Sister Nightingale we have a traitor.
Anything else?
What's happening in Crestwood?
The dragon circling the lake looks hungrier than usual. Travelers on the road will be scarce until it's gone.
Alright.
I should be going.
Farewell.
Expose the double agent mission available. That looks like a war table mission. Yes, it is a war table mission. Alrighty, that's fine. Hopefully we can get more random streams in the future when time allows. That is the plan, actually. So, overall, the plan is to do a bit more random streamage, probably on Fridays or Saturdays, not usually Sundays. Depending on what is happening either in the main game that we're playing for the main episodes, but also I want to do some multiplayer stuff. So teaming up with some of my friends to play the likes of The Division 2 or Grand Theft Auto, but also potentially another fellow streamer who I'm friends with, the Pungeon Master, where we might do some Deep Rock Galactic or some other stuff like that randomly as well. Eventually. I'm not sure when. There's a few things going on at the moment. We're going to be moving house shortly, so that's also going to disrupt the stream schedule a little bit. But yes, more random streams will be coming. They would be less structured. Like, you know, we're fairly structured for the weekday stuff, with the intention of doing, you know, nice, good episodes. But that is the plan. Sounds like a good plan. Hopefully we can pull it off. Elvin, funny thing is, you were just doing an estimate how long it would take you to finish this game, including the DLC. With your current schedule, you reckon 2 to 3 weeks. That's probably a fair estimate. Yeah, because this is quite a big game, and I've been trying to do, or get rid of a lot of the side noise. How do I get up here? I gotta go up there, do I? Been trying to do a lot of the grindy, noisy stuff in between streams, because it's quite boring. And I tend to do that with most games. Like, I'll do boring shit in between streams, so the streams themselves can be a bit more focused, a bit more interesting. You know, we can have more of a focused time. Hopefully I'll be a bit more entertaining in the process as well. So 2 to 3 weeks, I reckon, is probably a fair assumption for this. Although, theoretically, as more and more of the side content is cleared out, we get more and more focused on the main missions and target that home stretch a bit more. What's going to be interesting is when we play the likes of Skyrim and Fallout, they're going to be different games where there's a lot more exploration and it's just a slower pace in general. So that'll be a different experience to go through. But I still look forward to it because I love those games.
We should enter a cave and see normal-sized spiders.
I agree, Dorian. I don't like these giant spiders. I don't think I want to be down here anyway, because I think I want to be going upstairs to find this other quest. And Elvin, you like our structure for the game? Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad it's sort of hitting the mark. So I want to try and be focused, because the streams I do have a dual purpose, because I also record these in very high definition. And then do some editing for YouTube to form focused episodes of Let's Plays, theoretically with some of the boring bits cut out. Which also requires me to be on top of my video editing, which I am not. I am now a couple of months behind where I need to be with my video editing. Sounds good in theory. Okay, that's what I'm going to keep doing anyway. But I am looking to do some more guides and info on Skyrim mods and a Skyrim mod setup and Skyrim modding in general, with a slightly different angle to what a lot of other YouTubers do with Skyrim mods, because they tend to show them off and show how amazing the mods are, and you know, that's kind of true, But a lot of the time, there's a lot of problems with its mods, especially if you have certain combinations of mods. I'm hoping that my experience in being a mod author in creating a bunch of mods, which I have done, and plan to do a couple more, will give a different angle. So it's one thing to have really cool mods, it's another thing to say whether you should actually use certain ones or not, because a lot of them you actually should not, depending on your situation. Frosty, random streams will be helpful in Witcher 3 as well, as there's lots of points of interest and lots of it just loot and killing the thing that's guarding it. But some are really interesting, so you could edit it to make interesting the YouTube videos to go the playthrough. Excellent, that is really good to know. Thank you, Frosty. I'm hoping we'll also have some of your guidance when that comes around as well to help us shape up the episodes like we're doing. So when we do The Witcher 1, for everyone's information, how the fuck am I meant to get up there? Where is this? Is it outside? Is it in the tower that I can't get in? See, there's a whole piece of castle there. Maybe if I run through there and up there, maybe that'll get us there. So when we play The Witcher 1, Frosty has already put together a bunch of guide information that we'll be using to try and firm up and focus the stream episodes. So I'm really pumped for that. I need to start actually installing and organizing some visual mods on The Witcher 1 as well, to get that ready, because that's theoretically only a few weeks away. The Witcher series is amazeballs. I also don't want to whip through The Witcher too quickly, because they're doing a remaster of The Witcher 3. So I'm thinking I want to play that on stream once that's settled, and any mods that might be best applied to that. So I don't want to jump into The Witcher too quickly, because I want to get the remaster out, let it settle, tune it, mod it, and then play that for the ultimate Witcher experience. So you may have to play something in between. We'll see how we go. Will I do this full-time eventually? I don't know. I'm quite a long way off being able to do that. You need a much bigger audience in order to do it. I love the idea of it. However, I also have a successful full-time career in IT at the moment as well. So it's hard to sort of drop one for the other. But eventually, if I could get big enough doing this, then yes, I probably would, because this is something I've got more passion for, and I could do a lot more, I think, cool stuff with, both for streaming and YouTube videos, both for fun and educational purposes, and all that sort of good stuff. So if we grow enough over the next, couple of years, few wheels, potentially yes, that's the dream, right?
Sexy rebel against the status quo.
I don't have any control over how I'll be remembered.
Sword raised high, blue scarf dramatically fluttering in the wind, sun rising behind you.
Blue scarf? Why would I be wearing such a thing?
It's a painting, of course. Work with me, it'll be fantastic.
A bit of banter. Elvin, you have to work today too. And you got to drop off till next weekend? Or up until next weekend. You got to work up until next weekend. No problems. That's fair enough. Life gets in the way, right?
The bandits out. More travelers. More travelers. More news for the Nightingale.
Good point, but I've got a code to unscramble if you want to know who killed Comte Fayeur last week.
What's this about bandits?
Are the highwaymen still in Crestwood?
Yes, your worship. Now that their fort is gone, the bandits are ambushing travelers.
Crestwood won't stop them either. The town's still reeling from the undead.
Well, we're gonna fuck them up. Anything else? Nope. Okay, kill some bandits in this general area. Alright, we can do that. Why don't we fast travel here and then run down there and just fight a bunch of bandits. That sounds good. Dorian is so campy, you love him. Yeah, he's great.
Inquisitor.
Vito, worst decision of your life to become an adult. Yes, I think everyone would agree with you on that. I suck at adulting, don't want to be adult. Totally agree, we all agree. Yeah, and hang on, you got a choice, to Elfin's point. Vito, you had a choice. How is this? But We all suck at adulting, don't worry. Adulting is too full on. I'm in Prowler. Can we take these out? Are these the guys we need to take out for our quest? Linden Farm. Take this guy out. Let's get him a spirit sword. I need to connect with my spirit sword. It's already supercharged. Here we go. Oh, no. He got yanked. There we go. Finally connected. Fade walk. Boom. Suck that. Right, your adulting is seriously lacking. We can all agree all our adulting is subpar. Adulting sucks. Well, we can embrace our youth through games, coming together with streams and community, and embrace our nerdedness at the same time. That's what all this is about, right? Alright, let's fade cloak. Boom, knock him down. Come on. Take out the rest of the bandits and we're done. Then let's go fight a dragon. Peter, you wish it was only 8 hours a day for 5 days. Well, that's often the minimum, right? It ends up being more than that a lot of the time. Meanwhile, the rich gets richer, the poor stay poorer. I don't like it. You've got a 7-day streak for yourself for work, Elvin. That's rough. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? It gets more than that a lot of the time. Oh, we found the last region in Crestwood. That's nice. But where is more bandits? Let's run, I guess, across to the center here, shall we? Stupid Druffalo, leave them alone. Don't care about Druffalo. Oh, we got some wolves. No, don't worry about the wolves, because we'll have to fight the Druffalo as well. They can fight each other. Don't care about them. Come on, team. Bright, meanwhile, you just started randomly mixing up butterscotch pudding. Delicious! Health, yeah! Love butterscotch. Love caramel, love butterscotch. All these are amazing. Frosty, God, you die for 7 days. You had 6 days in a row and you were ready to cry and scream to quit. I don't blame you, especially doing the work that you do. Customer stuff and store retail-y stuff. It's not easy work. It's physically demanding and can be mentally demanding too. There we go. Take this guy out. But you need the money, yeah. That's always the way. You need the monies. Need money for the epic rig to play epic games, to escape with the epic graphics. One thing I've thought about doing is playing virtual reality stuff. I've wanted to do like... Well, I've been interested in playing VR Skyrim and VR Fallout. That's a big setup, and I just don't know if it's as good to try and stream that, because it's sitting... Like, basically, the camera's just me with this big set of goggles on, and a lot more performance hungry as well. I also don't have virtual reality stuff either, so don't know. But yeah, you're glad you only work 7 days in a 2-week period and not 5 days a week. Oh, so you work 7 days in a 2-week. That's a good setup. Yes, I like that. That leaves a lot more free time. That's a good way to do it. Alright, so the dragon around here somewhere. South of the trout farm area. So maybe if we walk over here and have a look. It's 1 week it's 3 days, next week it's 4 days. Yeah, that's a good setup, Vito. I like that. That's a good balance. Do some work, get some monies, maintain some skills. And the other time you can play some games, see some family, chill the hell out. I like it. It's the dream. Alright, so down here somewhere. That's the lake, right? That NPC was talking about a dragon around a lake. The internet says there's a dragon down here somewhere. They call it a 2-2-3 schedule. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Some people do, in Australia, they work on the mines where they'll do, like a... Is it like 3 weeks on, 1 week off kind of thing? So they'll work straight for like 2.5 weeks or something, and then have like 1.5 weeks of no work. That's a bit more intense. Run up here a bit. We need to find this goddamn dragon. Trout Pond. Where be the pesky dragon? This is that where we found what's his name? Maybe. Or Druffalo. Landmark we've uncovered. Oh, no, we haven't uncovered it. There we go. Now it's ours. What's your flag? Gonna look this up. Where is it? Where be the damn dragon? Crestwood Dragon location. Location map, even better. Where do you find it? South of Three Trout Farm in Crestwood. You must close the rift in the lake and drain the lake before you're able to find and kill a dragon. We've done that. It doesn't show me where the hell it is. Show me a damn map. It doesn't help. That map look like. There's Three Trout Farm Camp. Along here somewhere, right? I've got this waymark. I'm looking at this map on my phone, but it's still not showing enough. Frosty, do you by happen to know where this damn pesky dragon might be? Could be down here somewhere otherwise. Let's search Google Images. What has that got for us? This is why I usually do some of this research off stream, because it's not particularly interesting to watch a dude try and look at things on his phone like a doofus. Towards the bottom of the map, you reckon? Alright, well, we'll head down there. That's good enough for me to give it a crack. Let's run down in this direction, and maybe in this shrouded area here we might find something. No, we're not getting involved with the wolf versus Druffalo fight, because we'll have to fight all the damn Druffalo by the time all the spells have aggroed everything. Let's find this dragon, and then we'll probably call it a night for this session. Oh, but I'll show you how my Skyrim is looking as well. Let's kill a dragon, jump into Skyrim briefly, show the progress on how that mod list is stacking up. Might be close to a logging area or other area, or another one that you forgot what it's called, but it's in a deep cavern-like thing. Okay. Let's continue over this way. Nope, too steep. Yes. Climb the mountain. One of those things you claim as a resource. Yeah, I know what you mean. Where you say, this is my logging camp, or my logging thing, or my quarry. Yoink. Yoink. Oh, and I just realized too, I've still got this stupid outfit on. I don't Put on, there we go, put on some real armor instead of the ball shitty outfit. Wasn't even paying attention. That's a fail. Alright, then over here is nothing. Quarry, is it? Yeah. I think I'm heading towards, I would have thought I'd see the damn dragon by now. Like, it's a big open area. We can keep going down here. There's a cave down here. Maybe we'll check through the cave. Might want to save this dragon. Is keen for murder from memory. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. We'll definitely do some savage. Plant a marker down there. Oh, I heard a noise. That might have been it. Towards the pillars, as in these pillars. These rocky pillars. Do I need to go up the hill or just around the corner? Heard something in the distance. There's a cave here. I don't know if I've been in this cave. So I'll check this cave. Why not, since we're here? Even if it doesn't lead to the dragon, I still want to check it out. No, in the distance, in the opposite direction. Okay. Duly noted. I will, Or have I already been here? Because I lit that veil fire already. Alright. I may have already explored this then. Yep, there it is. I have been here. My bad. Cool. Let's get the hell out of the cave then. No point re-exploring a cave that you've already been in. It's like an arena. Alright. Pillars forming an arena. So you mean down there? This way. And still hear something screeching at...
Inquisition motto again?
I'm not saying it again, Sarah.
Come on.
Into darkness, unafraid.
Around the corner, chocolate's made.
Maker preserve us.
You just hate chocolate.
Alright, into the busted building forming a kind of arena. So this is what you're talking about, Frosty. Into here. Northern Hunter. There's the health bar. That is the dragon. She sees us. Well, that's nice. I don't see her. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Lightning dragon. Cool. Game on. How are we going to go this time? Watch for lightning. This is a lightning dragon. Okay. There we go. All right, target up. Fade walk. Oh, is it going to be like immune to lightning, which is what Dorian does? That's going to be annoying. Sword swipe. Come on. Oh, that lightning's a bit of an epilepsy warning. Oh, shit. All right, hang on. That looks like... Are these area effect on the ground? They are looking like that. Give me tactical view as well, because I can see some stuff. Vulnerable to spirit. And it's got... Yes, it has electricity resistance. God damn it, that's the kind of damage that Dorian does. But Sarah, you need to get to safety, my dear. Can you go over here, please? Dorian. Where are you, bro? Where is Dorian? He's here. Okay. Let me put you... I don't know. There. Then Cassandra and I need to move. Cassandra, how about you go over here? Let's be tactical. We'll run here. Alright, everybody break. Go. Oh no, we have lightning effects on us. Oh shit. And Dorian's down. Fucking hell. Drink a potion, please, my dear. Where is Dorian? Let's raise him up. Need a barrier on us too. There we go. Ow. Fade walk. This is the tough dragon. Although they're all tough, right? We are 20% through the fight. Ow. Oh, I know what we haven't done yet. Hang on. Where is Dorian first? Alright, how about you fight... Let's control Sarah for a second. Can Sarah raise Dorian? Yes. Bring him up. Come on. Good. Both of you stand apart. You stand there. Dorian is drinking a potion. That's very good. Dorian, you stand here. Back to us. Alright, let's bust out an Inquisition epic move. Need Varric and Bianca. That's true. That probably would help. Good point. Normally Dorian would be a good choice, but just fighting something that's resistant to electricity, that's going to work against us. Alright, we're doing some epic. Alright, got it down to half health. That's not too bad. Happy with that. Alright. Give me a barrier. Barrier for both Sandra and myself. Look out, look out. Fade walk. Oh, we're not doing too bad. Nearly 60% done. Another fire barrage. Oh, he's doing that sucking in move. Alright, we're just gonna get everyone to move again. And Sarah's doing Flask of Fire, that's fine. You go there. Dorian, you're gonna stand back over here, bro. And the rest of us will continue to fight up close, because that's what we do! Put some fire down. Put a barrier down for both of us too. Yes, very good. Come on! We can do it. It has 108k health. Shit. Well, we're not too far off. We're not too bad. We're doing alright. We've still got potions. We've still got... Alright, Cassandra, where are you? We need another shield barrier. Let's put one down there. Nice. Fade walk. Come on. Fade walk. Get in there. Get inside the dragon and hurt it. 2,700 damage in one hit. Hells yeah. We got this. Slapped it. Dragon down. That's how we do it.
I can do this all day!
Elaborate death animation.
That was great.
Oh yes. Cool. Grab the loot. Where's the loot? There we go. What do we get? In death, sacrifice. Oh, that's a cool looking piece of armor. Look at using that. Dragon gland, dragon blood, Inquisitor hat schematic. Don't know why a dragon has a schematic, but we'll take all of it. And we'll go up here and plant our flag. And then I think Crestwood is very much complete. Close to it at least. Crumpled note. Don't be so stingy. Give up the last of your rams if you have to. I'll be gone hunting for a week, so remember, bring the dragon 100 pounds each morning. That seems to keep the monster full enough she doesn't wonder what there is to eat inside our homes. Did it work? No. Dragon is dead now. We've claimed the wyvern or wyvern statues. Okay, cool. The Crestwood should be very close to being complete. There's probably some kind of collectibles left. There we go. For Elden Caravans. Alright, so it's a requisition. Let's go fill the requisition at a camp. And then we theoretically have completed Crestwood, which is, you know, nice to tick off. But there's so many side things. Where's the requisitions table? Here it is. Here it is. Where is it? Something about... Cannot find it. Heralded caravans, that was the one. Blade weave and iron. There you go. There's a growing need, covered wagons to transport goods back to the Inquisition. Yep, done. Another PowerPoint, not that we're short on PowerPoints, and then we just get another requisition anyway.
This might interest you, sir.
What is it?
What is it?
See for yourself, sir.
Geological survey. So these are infinite, right? You always get more and more requisitions to do. So we've done one, and now we've just got another one. No, fuck that. We want to keep the obsidian for our own crafting. Alright, cool. Back to Haven. Not Haven, sorry. Skyhold. Hell is it? Skyhold. Back to Skyhold. Yes. Yeah, they restart and they're infinite. Infinite quests get so annoying. Because you can't, like, complete them. Skyrim and Fallout have these kind of challenges too. They have Radiant quests that are infinite. New Trials reward is available in the special shipments. Oh, let's go check the special shipments, shall we? I haven't checked that for a little while. Travel here. Go into the Undercroft. That's why you nope out of there when they call you at camps, yeah. I wouldn't mind it too much. I'm happy to just hand it in whatever I've collected, but those are materials that we want to use for our own crafting of gear. Schematics, a staff, a bow, a dagger, and a longsword of the dragon. Ooh. Superb maul of the dragon, shield of the dragon, heavy armor of the dragon, light armor of the dragon. Excellent. That's going to be some good crafting we can get our teeth stuck into. I'll check that out at some stage as well. Alright, well, we're going to save game. And that's pretty much it for Dragon Age tonight. So thanks for coming along for that. What I'll do, if you're interested, is I'll fire up my Skyrim. I'll show you how my Skyrim is looking thus far. It's still going to take me a while to pull the rest of the mod list together, and what I'm hoping is a fairly stable and reliable mod list, because the problem with mod lists is they get broken so easily by either mods being updated with new features and breaking some of the dependencies, or mod authors being dicks and deleting old stuff because reasons. Alright, mod organizer is what I'm using this time. I've used Nexus Mod Manager in the past. I've used Vortex. For using Wabberjack, it's got to be mod organizer, so getting the hang of mod organizer instead this time. So my mod list currently looks like this, where we have, I suppose it's just minimize Discord, get that out of the way, minimize the browser, and I need to uninstall Rainmeter. Stay there for now. But currently I'm sitting on 394 mods. Most of these are all graphics. I haven't done gameplay changes yet. Oh, why are these collapsed? I've broken it into categories. I'll be having theoretically a couple of options where you can choose just graphics, or graphics and some lore expansion and some artifacts, and eventually a full list. 394 mods, dude, it's a lot, right? And I've installed all of these by hand, one at a time. Although for a lot of them, I was using Predcaliber's list. So Predcaliber, if you look him up on YouTube, he sort of started the whole trend, in my mind, as far as I'm aware, I think 2 or 3 years ago, for making Skyrim really awesome and doing some cool videos. Now there's lots of videos showcasing Skyrim 2021, 2022, epic graphics, rah, rah, rah. A lot of them are very specific in what they show, so don't worry, don't follow them too much and say, look, watch them for a bit of fun, but don't watch them with the intention of setting your game up that way, because a lot of them do it just for getting the cool video and the cool view, not necessarily playable. Frosty, think you might be getting carpal tunnel in your right hand, getting weird aches and pains that you don't normally get. Yeah, that could be a challenge. You got to get your ergonomics right, so try and have your wrists supported on a flat angle, all that sort of goodness. Have a nice light mouse that glides around with easy to press buttons. Also depends on the game you're playing as well. Anyway, here we are. Here's my list so far. It's going to grow. I estimate this could grow out to be around, I don't know, 500 or 600 mods by the time I'm done. So far only, well I say only, but so far 178 plugins, so this is where there are actually limitations within the game. But don't worry, we'll get there. Let's run this bad boy and see what it looks like. Oh yes, a memory foam mousepad, that can help. Good point. Hello, Confused. Welcome. You got a cadet weekend in a minute and have a hangover, so you're not good. Oh, you don't want to combine a hangover with cadet stuff. Cadet stuff is usually quite intense, right? Like, you need to be on your game. Ugh. You need to drink some Gatorade or some Hydrolyte or something. Get the electrolytes back into you. What we've been doing is we just sort of redid the mission or the Halam Sharal finish because I wanted to get a different outcome from that ball mission, that long mission. Then just did a couple of side activities in Dragon Age Inquisition, including killing a dragon. Now I'm just doing a quick demo of what I've set up so far with my Skyrim mod list, which I'll be growing and be trying to make some tutorials, guides, and Wabberjack mod lists for. All of that's to come. Takes a while to load, apparently. Even on an SSD, it takes a while to load. But it is loading. It is loading. Yes, I got Briala and the Empress to make up, so hopefully rekindled their romance, but also the elves now have a place at the royal court, so hopefully the elves in future can start to get some better treatment, because they've had a hard time. Side activities equals killing a dragon. This time it did, yeah. Most of the dragon fights I do want to do on stream, but I knew of that one. I wanted to just take it out. Just get it done. Plenty more dragons to do on stream, plenty of other side content to do on stream as well. And I need to come up with a plan on what we're going to be doing in tomorrow night's proper planned scheduled stream, because I haven't looked at that yet either. But maybe some side content. Probably not main mission stuff tomorrow night. Maybe main mission stuff we will do on either Tuesday or Thursday. You keep shush? Yeah, no, no spoilers. But more stuff will come. All I've got here is just a basic character, just a plain default Nord character I've just been using to run around. I used console commands to up my blacksmithing to 100 so that I could test some of the crafting recipes and mechanisms. That's why we're level 17. I haven't actually been running around fighting stuff. We're artificially boosted here. Nord for the win, hey Vito. Well, Nords are pretty useful. They're a good class both in Skyrim and Elder Scrolls Online. I tend to favour Bretons. I like the idea of Bretons, that hybrid elf, man, mer mix. Bit of practicality, bit of magic. But yeah, Nords are pretty awesome too. This is what my Whiterun currently looks like with my graphics. So this is using a lot of parallax textures from Fuchsia and a few others. We've got JK's all-in-one installed, so he adds a lot of extra bits into towns, which is what some of this comes from. I'm working my way through installing the city expansion type mods as well. Catman or Lizardman? That doesn't surprise me, Confused. I knew that you'd be into either the Khajiit or the Argonians. This little fairy here, by the way, is a mod that I've got working in progress. Like, I've made this mod. The idea being it's a little fairy, a bit like Navi from Ocarina of Time. She does some useful things, like if you come near some crafting stuff, she will prompt to say, hey, do you want to access some storage? And I say, well, yes, I do want to access some storage. All right, here's your storage. Excellent. And we can access general storage if we want to put some stuff in there. She also does some automatic sorting, so I can just say, grab all of my smithing stuff. Auto sort and store everything. And I can say back, and same for things like ingredients. Grab all my items and store them. And now, if I look at my inventory, it's not too full. That's down to 150 out of 300. And if we actually browse the storage, like smithing, for example, access the storage, here we go. Here's the items that she's grabbed and stored for us. Still needs a bit of work because it's a little bit overpowered. I need to make this a little bit less overpowered when it comes to storing things and transporting stuff, but that's kind of cool. Confused, you like to sneak around as a cat, so stealth archer for you. I like to do a bit of everything. I typically start the game stealth archering because everything is big and scary, and then I'll start doing some more magic and fighting later in the game. Vito, you're a Hulk smash type. I am in Elder Scrolls Online. In Skyrim, I'm a bit of a mix. Depends on what I feel like at the time, because basically you can do everything really well in Skyrim itself. Anyway, this is what my Whiterun's looking like.
Careful, please.
Yes, it is magic. It's a fairy. She's a cool fairy. But she needs some more development work. Well, everyone knows Whiterun, so this is all fairly standard stuff, I guess. We'll jump to... nope, why don't we jump to outside... Oh, I forget to... Forget that, you don't drag the map, you just move by scrolling. Let's go to Solitude, so you can see some of the mods I put on there. But overall, the graphics are looking fairly sharp and sweet. My graphics card is a RTX 2080. So at least a 2080 will perform with these graphics, but I think there's a tool you can run now too called Cathedral Assets Optimizer or something. So if you're on a lower end system, you can still download a full mod list and then you can run it and it will reduce some of the texture sizes to be more friendly to your graphics card. But even right here, the ENB showing, we're only getting 35 frames a second here anyway. Certain areas are still pretty intense. But if we walk up this way towards the farm... Accessing the map on virtual reality is so funky. Oh man, I bet that would be quite rough. So you've played it on virtual reality. How did you go with the spiders? Because that sounds horrific. But you got to disappear. No worries. Thanks for dropping in, Confused. Appreciate you making the time. We run up here. Right, let's turn the rain off. I have a tool to change the weather. Again, this is purely for testing purposes. This is not something I'll be using when we actually play the game for realsies.
I take care of the horses and the goats and the chickens. Ugh. And the garden.
That's cool.
You probably want someone else. I'm just the stable boy.
Look at this. A non-potato looking kid, so that's great.
Until next time.
Because kids look absolutely rubbish by default. Theo, Alvin, oh, you pressed the wrong button. Yeah, the wrong thumbnail. What did that do? That brought you along here, did it? I think this is all stuff that's been added to the outside of Solitude.
Got work.
So this is all looking pretty cool, and it doesn't smash the shit out of your frame rate. There's a series of mods you can get called like Enhanced Solitude and Enhanced Solitude Docs. Adds a whole bunch of stuff. Looks awesome. Smashes the shit out of your graphics and your frame rates. And also has some compatibility challenges, so I have removed it again. And that's the aim of my mod list, is to be more compatible, more stable, even if it doesn't have absolutely everything on offer. We have to settle for some other mods that don't go overboard. Dragon Age mods look so good. The game changed completely. My Dragon Age Origins mod make a big difference on there, I think, too. The Skyrim mods I've gone to here make a big difference, and I need to do the same for Fallout. So Fallout... because I'm planning to play Fallout, and we'll probably play Fallout before we play Skyrim. So I need to do the same thing. I need to set it up as well. And I'm out of tune with Fallout mods. I haven't paid attention to that for a long time. And I've only made one test Fallout mod for myself, and that was it. I haven't made any real stuff there, so I'm not quite as up to skill on that. Yeah, and Frosty, kid that looks like a kid. I know, it's amazing, right?
What might you need?
Looks the way it should. But you can see this is all relatively smooth. I've got an ENB on. I could turn the ENB lighting off, and that's what it looks like, which is much more drab. So, yes, leave the ENB stuff on. Most things should be high texture, high poly, high levels of polygons. Takes us up to Solitude. Let's get into the city. I'll just do a run through Solitude, and I'll jump in the palace, and then that'll be it. Because the palace I've got looking pretty nice too. This game, with all the mods, smashed my PC much harder than any other games. Like the graphics card and the CPU, both working their arse off, getting really hot. I could feel some of the heat hitting my legs at the moment.
When I found this, I immediately thought of you. Here, a small token of my gratitude.
Who the fuck are you? Ocean of Stamina. I don't even know who you are. I've done no quests in this game.
Need something?
And we've got rain again. Alright, well that's fine. The citizen's going to seek shelter because one of the mods should be changing their AI to seek shelter when it rains. Solitude seems to be not doing that sometimes. Hang on, if we sprint this way... Oh yes, they're all packing up and seeking cover. Excellent! That's immersive, because otherwise these dickheads will just all stand out here in the rain as if it wasn't there. So we should find that they either go home or go into the inn, which makes more sense. Thought they might run a bit faster, but anyway, no rush, I guess. Where's the palace? And has anyone played the Legacy of the Dragonborn mod? Because we're going to be doing that one too. That's where you can build a museum and collect stuff through the game. I have a weird bug where for some reason 3 random NPCs have died here. I don't know how. I wasn't here when they died, but they're just dead. And the guards were asking me questions. I'm like, dude, I didn't do it. So I need to do a load and another playthrough, another test playthrough to make sure it's working properly. Why is everything so empty? You mean the city itself? Well, the rain is causing it a little bit, but that's also just the nature of the game a bit as well. Gopher has in his latest going through it, looks awesome. Yeah. Gopher has, he's well versed in modding as well. He strikes a good balance in his playthroughs. So there's a mod called, I think, Castles and Palaces Expanded, which makes, you know, the Windhelm Castle, this castle, and another one as well, massive. I think Dragon's Reach maybe makes them bigger. And it looks cool. Problem is, it also clashes with some stuff, and it has more things that aren't quite perfect, like lots of little things that just don't sit right, and NPCs that are just doing some dumb things, and felt to me like it just added this big castle-y area that was a bit empty, filled with a bit of just noise. So I've taken them off, and it performs better and is more compatible. I don't have clashes between other mods.
I have little patience for
so we've got graphics improvements on here, but no room expansions at this stage.
They say the college has been snooping around Sarah.
One of the things I really like is the guard armor replacer too. So each city has unique armor for the guards, rather than just a different coloured sash. That's pretty sweet. And this also looks much more like a palace now, with these textures and stuff on the walls. However, it's not a bigger palace, it's just a better palace. Anyway. Gopher, and adds to the hilarity of his Let's Play. Oh, so you're saying some of the weirdness that he has in his with his mods makes the Let's Play more interesting, does it? That's an interesting take. Oh, you're talking about, sorry, you're talking about Legacy of the Dragonborn. Now I get you, sorry. His character needs to collect all the things for the museum. Well, we're going to be doing something similar. We're going to be adding to the museum. It's going to be good. And we'll have a mod list that other people can just grab and automate most of the work in installing the mods as well. So I'll have some of that info to you soon for testing, Frosty, as well. But anyway, that will probably do us for this evening. Cool. I'm going to call it there. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for dropping into this random stream sesh on a Sunday. Tomorrow night, as part of our normal Monday schedule, we'll be back into Dragon Age Inquisition, playing through more of the main quest content. Well, maybe some main quest. We might be doing some side stuff first. I haven't figured that out yet. I'll hopefully figure it out a bit later tonight, and then I'll have the description for the stream updated in the events and stuff. But we'll see. So, Frosty, when Gopher has glitches do happen, his character freaks out trying to explain it away, somehow normal pondering how or why. Well, that's right, you got to keep it immersive, right? You got to create the role-playing experience with glitchy mods. That's how it works. It's got to all make sense. It's got to all come together. But anyway, cool. That's it for tonight. Hope everyone has had a great weekend. Have a good evening tonight. We'll see you online tomorrow. And yeah, we'll hang out again. We'll go from there. This has been Nerdedness. I've been Shade. You guys have been awesome and delightful. Thank you for coming along, and I'll talk to you all on Discord.
Something's coming. Something's on its way. Mountains are crumbling like statues of clay. Something's on its way into the